Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with Cthulhoops. We did it. I mean, we haven't done anything yet, but we finally did it. In our last episode, we actually managed to capture the Pope. Look at him. Look at him sitting in his cell, being all measly. Hey, Pope, don't you dare spread your disease to my cells, alright? Every one of my prisoners is entitled to a cell that has no more than 7 rats and 2 or 3 other dead bodies, okay? If you going around spreading your measles all over my prison walls and other dead bodies, how's the next prisoner gonna feel, huh? That's right. You rid yourself of that measles, you measly degenerate punk. And then we'll see to sacrificing you to Odin and Thor and all that shit. And also, we are currently in the process of raiding, I guess, what is this? Well, I guess technically it's Africa. I was kind of looking for a little bit more description. Tunisia and Kabylia? What is this? Kabylia. Yeah. So we're currently raiding these places, and we actually have almost an entire, well, almost a full boatload of money. And I think once we are full up, we'll actually head back, dump our loot, hold the blot before the Pope dies of his measles, and then look towards perhaps upgrading more stuff. And I think what I'll actually do in this episode is we will attack Saxony. We'll try to take over their shit here. Where actually is Saxony in terms of their main capital? Kingdom of Saxony. Really? What the hell is this nonsense? What rubbish borders you have, Saxony? Also, I also noticed that she's a Carling. Doubly unacceptable. So we just definitely need to show her what's up and blast her in the ass, kind of. And the reason why I want to go after Saxony is I actually want to trigger the Christian holy orders, because I think if I do that, what I can do is I myself will be able to declare holy or great holy wars, meaning that we might be able to take huge swaths of land and then distribute them to various Norse vassals. And I think that might be a good idea. And we should probably do that before we go feudal, because once we go feudal, we won't be able to summon our tribal armies anymore. So I think this is a good idea. In case the Christian realms decide to throw a crusade my way, I can just pump out some tribal armies and they can just, I don't know, blast those Christians in the ass. But for now, let's focus on our raiding and pillaging and make sure none of us get blasted in the ass whilst we're raiding and pillaging. I think maybe we might need to not siege down, but raid maybe a couple more duchies? I think we're good. How are these places doing? Let's keep an eye out, guys. Uh-oh. There you go. Get the hell out of there. You too. You guys should probably get out of there too. Might as well. Alright, guys. Move on down to Egypt. And I think it's still pretty lucrative over here. Your son, Lord Agony, has decided to enlist with the Varangian Guard in MacLeod and seek his fortune there. Although he will no doubt gain both riches and valuable battle experience in service of the Greek king, there will be many perils that could well cost him his life. I mean, it went well enough for Spinning Seal over here when he joined the Varangian Guard. Am I saying that right? Varangian Guard? Varangian? The Varangian Guard? I think I've been saying Varangian, but I don't think that's correct. Yeah, so I think it went well enough for Spinning Seal. But will Lord Agony be as lucky? You know what? How old is Spinning Seal? 62 years old. He's fairly old. So you know what? Go. Join the Varangian Guard and tell me how to actually pronounce their name properly. And then we will, I guess, make you king when you come back, hopefully. With all your parts intact, that is. One can only hope. Alright, so I think once we siege down Egypt... What is this? I always imagined I would be the first of us to go, but now I am the one mourning the departure of my dear friend. Never again will I hear Sigbjorn's jolly laugh or receive his wise counsel. It is as if I have lost an entire... It is as if I have lost an essential part of myself. I feel so powerless. Can I lose depressed, or can I... No? Yeah, let's go get, smashed. I probably already had one drink too many when I am joined at the table by an equally intoxicated woman. It takes me a few minutes to realize, but surely it must be Ingirthur. Am I supposed to know who she is? We spend quite some time drinking together and sharing our sorrows. You know what? Yeah, sure, let's be friends with her. And I don't think anyone's coming in to protect Egypt. Which sucks for Egypt, but it's really good for us. In case that wasn't painfully obvious. Actually, they've just come in to defend Egypt. Alright, speak of the devil. Despite me being the Satanist, maybe we'll actually hit up some of the Byzantine places. Uh-oh. We don't lost ourselves an advisor. Okay. Can we get someone that we like? Or should we get someone that might be more strategic? I'm thinking, Vestlandet. You know what? Who's our marshal? 21? Yeah, let's get Arnie. I think he's good. It's fine, Arnie. Where are you, Arnie? Is that you? No, that's you. Wait, I have 2 advisors? Oh, right, because I'm an emperor. Right. Of course. Uh-oh. The Byzantine revolt. Okay, so we don't really need to worry about them. They're most likely not going to come in to protect the actual Byzantines, so I think we're all right. And I'm sure the Byzantines are most likely going to be focusing on their major revolt to be concerned about us looting their lands. Although we're not going to be here for long, so... My coffers are empty, but the coffers of my vassals are full. They have an obligation to their liege. Gorm or Vestbotten? Vesterbotten? Sure, why don't you give me money? Alright, well, I owe him a favor. Can I pay him back? I need at least 80 ducats. Can I do something to maybe gain that extra ducat with which to pay him off? I could actually try... Oof. Maybe not. And let's also keep an eye out on our Pope. I don't want him dying anytime soon. You know what? I think we're good enough. Oh, there we go. Perfect. We are good enough. And my friend has invited me to a grand banquet. I'm kind of in the middle of raiding the Byzantines. So I'm going to pass for now. Why bother? I mean, I could have said it nicer, right? Apparently, I think that a slow... What is this? Who even is she? Why is she in my court? Apparently some slow milk maiden might fancy me. You know what? Sure, let's give her a good tussle. Let's go back to our land, finally. After many, many years of... What is this? The lady screamed and made a fuss in front of my own guards. Well, it's because she's slow. Don't judge her too harshly now. As she's growing older, I can see that scold... Who are you? Get out of my sight. Yeah, go to Edlar or whatever. Fucking hell. Stupid child. I'm not the realm's orphanage. Please stop sending your disowned children to me. And... Holy shit, look at that. Oh my god. That's incredible. So good. We could usurp these titles, really? Where is this? Ah, we could. And we could even usurp that. I don't think it's necessary for me to usurp that. Because I could just do a de jure war on him later on. In the meantime, maybe it's a good idea for me to form some duchies? I don't know. I mean, I kind of want my vassals to form their own duchies so that I don't have to waste money. But at the same time, I think they're so broke because we're not feudal. I think they're so broke that they can't even fathom the concept of duchies at this point. So I'm tempted to help them out, form the duchies for them. But you know what we should be doing is we should be upgrading our market cities and shit. Yeah, you know what? Go for a full market city. You're close to building your reinforced hill fort. I guess market city might help because it'd get us more money. But let's make sure I keep at least 50 gold for the blot. Because it would suck if I, you know, get to that point where I can start my blot and then... Hey, guess what? You don't got the dough. Oh, shit. Yeah, I think we're good. Alright, so everything's building stuff. And is it time for us to hold the blot? It is. Oh, holy shit. Okay. So, I don't know if I'm guaranteed to sacrifice the Pope. I'm thinking maybe we should actually just sacrifice a whole bunch of other people right now, so that we only have 4 people in our prison, and then we can just sacrifice the Pope later on. The Cognate of Khazaria. Well, too bad. Actually, you know what? Let's just sacrifice them on that. Wait, exclude from. Exclude, okay. Alright, who is this? What is your deal? Greece? Sure, you know what? We'll sacrifice you too. I think these are the 4 people that we want to exclude. And then we'll just sacrifice the rest. As long as I don't get... So that's exclude for sure, right? I'm not executing the Pope. Let's do this. Are they dead? Yes! Perfect! Alright. Now that we have 4, I think we should start our blot. But let's make sure that... Excuse me? Kind of in the middle of something? Anyways. For some time now, my sister in darkness, Alet, and I have been researching the proper ritual for invoking a certain Jotun lord. A few weeks back, our kin managed to procure an ancient clay tablet with a missing incantation. We stand ready now to attain powers undreamed of by mortal men. Unlimited power. Our coven surrounds the summoning circle, the correct symbols drawn, the fatty candles burning a sickly green. Alet intones the final invocation just as I offer up the sacrifice. Distracted by the spurting blood at first, I don't notice the man standing in the circle like he was there all along. Looking straight at me with a smirk, he says, "Bravely done, child. You have no understanding of the forces you are meddling with. But I did find your sacrifice pleasing. Quid pro quo, Clarice. Name your desire, boy." Oh. Holy shit, great lord, I seek power. So I gained the blessing of Azazel. Azazel definitely does not sound like a Jotun lord. So what the hell? Whose blessing have I received exactly? Azazel? That sounds like some kind of like Christian demon dude. But anyways. We can... I don't think we need to do that. But let's also make sure that we're keeping an eye out on this dude. Yeah. I don't want him dying or catching disease or some shit, so... Let's keep an eye out, make sure that he don't get died or he don't get his nuts chopped off or whatever bullshit. And I think it's time now to hold a great blot and finally get that achievement. You guys ready for this? Boom. You have sent out summons to all of your vassals for the blot. Those that have been baptized or profess to follow the teaching of the prophet will have to offer gold to be exempted from this magnificent feast. Nice. Ivar, your vassal, is stubborn in his ways and speaks only of the mercy of the Blessed Virgin. Are you fucking serious? Ivar, you prick! Oh my god. But he has wisely decided to offer you some gold to be exempted from the blot. Unacceptable. No. Ivar? We're revoking your shit right now. Jerk. What is this? Oh, also, Ivar, your precious Pope, by the way, you gonna get burned. Or hanged. I don't know what method of sacrifice we're gonna employ for him. But yeah, Ivar, get out of here, chump. Alright, let's get someone better than Ivar to take care of Slesvig. Like this guy, Hjalmar. Congratulations, Hjalmar. You did nothing to deserve this. Well, actually, I guess you kinda did. Shit, I should have given it to Stein. Damn it, should have given it to Stein. No! Ah, and that's why reading is important, kids. The guests have arrived, and the time has come for the blot to begin. You gather outside the temple and start by offering animals as sacrifice to the gods. While their meat is prepared for the feast that is to follow, the blood is sprinkled on statues of Odin, Thor, Freyr, and the other gods, as well as on the worshippers themselves. And now, for the human sacrifice. Oh shit! Is brought up from your dungeon and escorted to the temple. As the noose is placed around her neck, she steadies herself and murmurs several passages that you recognize as being from the Christian holy book. Pomeranian. I guess it was from our war with the Pomeranians? Oh, when did this happen? Huh. I thought that was, that belonged to someone else a little while there. Smoland. Smoland? What the hell, Smoland? What an asshole. Can I do anything to wreck his shit? Anything at all? Can I get him to stop plotting something, or... I don't know, what an ass. Okay, you know what? He's next on the chopping block. Where is your blessed virgin now? Here it is. Here it is. Executioner. Don't get too close. Don't get too close to him. He's got measles. He might disease all over your face, like a degenerate. Pope Alexander II is brought up from your dungeons and escorted to the temple. As the noose is placed around his neck. Really, a noose? We're gonna hang him? Can we come up with like a better execution for this guy? Come on, man. Really? Anyways, as the noose is placed around his neck, he steadies himself and murmurs several passages that you recognize as being from the Christian holy book. Well, obviously, it's not like he's gonna recite some kind of like Tengri scripture. All the power of your church cannot save you, Pope Alexander II. Whoa! So we gain a shit ton of prestige and piety, and we also gain moral authority? Oh! This is absolutely fantastic. Or should we let him live? Nope, absolutely not. This is it, Pope. This is the end for you. Boom! Holy smoke! Oh, yes! Ah, it feels so nice. Anyways, who cares about these assholes? Whatever. We can all just snuff it. A large merchant caravan from distant lands has arrived at the gates of your stronghold. Their leader, a jovial man of massive girth, pleads with you in a strange accent to grant them shelter from the elements for the night. I'm kind of busy holding a blot where we're sacrificing a whole bunch of, like, high-ranking Christian dudes. I mean, there was only one high-ranking Christian dude, but the fact is, we're still hanging people. Do you really want to approach the settlement that's got, like, the Pope hanging from a noose outside in a tree? Like, is that the kind of settlement that you want to approach and ask for shelter? But you know what? Sure. Let's let them in. With the sacrifice over, the feast at the end of the blot can now begin. The meat of the animals that were sacrificed has already been prepared, and there is plenty of meat to go around. Nice. As the evening falls, the fat merchant sits by the fire and regales you and the rest of the court with stories of his travels. His appetite seems insatiable, but as you do not wish to prove a poor host, you order your servants to bring in a second serving. You should be glad we already sacrificed 4 dudes before you showed up. Otherwise, you know what? It could have been you hanging outside. Although, judging by your massive girth, I don't know, maybe you would have snapped the tree in half or something, I don't know. But tell me more about this mystical realm of Hindustan. Dawn breaks and the caravan prepares to move on. The merchant insists on leaving you a gift. As thanks for your great hospitality. He shouts a terse command in a foreign language and a young man comes forward. This eunuch will serve you well, the merchant says. His loyalty to you, his new master, shall be beyond reproach. Very kind, I accept your gift. Apparently he's a brawny, ballless dude. You know what? I'll accept that. He can be a commander or something. Can we make him a commander? Yeah, you know what? You can replace Ofig. I mean, he's... I mean, yeah. Yeah, you're organizing. You're an organizer, so that's good. Apparently, I have lost the ability to speak properly today and every other day, so apologies for that. But in the meantime, we need to find some way to pull the rug out from under Gorm over here. This Gormless fuck. What can we do? I don't know if I really necessarily want to plot against him. Actually, you know what? No. I do want to plot against him. This is how we're going to take his shit from him. And I think most people don't actually like this git. You are conversing with another guest when loud screams of passion interrupt. In one corner of the room, in full view of everyone else, Jarl Arnie is engaged in carnal pleasures with one of the servant girls. Both are completely naked, and only when they notice the stunned silence in the room do they seem to remember where they are. Arnie, I'm okay with that, buddy. He's a brawny, shrewd, lustful dude who's just... Holy shit, this guy's amazing. Damn, why aren't you my son? How you keeping up over there, Lord Agony? Doing alright, buddy? With everything spinning from all the mead you drank, you stumble towards the exit to relieve yourself. As you step outside, you are treated to the sight of Bag and Bercy embracing each other and kissing passionately. They immediately stop when they notice you. By Tyr, you two were getting it on like Diddy Kong. I'm actually okay with that, but apparently, Spinning Seal is less than pleased. Questionable behavior at feast. Well, whatever. Not that big of a deal. Oh, Gorm, you gormless fuck. You lost your iron crown, you dumb sack of shit. The feast is over and with it the blot. It'll be at least 9 years until you hold the next one, but as your vassals return home, most seem to agree that the ceremony was well worth the trip. Fantastic. Please, rate us highly on Yelp. Thank you very much. And let's commission a runestone while we have the money. You have decided to commission a runestone and raise a grand runestone for future generations to gaze upon. What should be carved upon it? I forgot to do one as Falkir Coax, but let's not forget to do one of Falkir Coax himself. Fantastic. And in the meantime, we will get this war started with with Gorm, the gormless fuck. Wait, it actually worked? Damn it! No! It wasn't supposed to happen like this! Damn! Oh, he knew. He knew I was too much for him. Stein? Here you go. It's not quite as good as the other land that I was supposed to give to you, but you know what? That's okay. Is it still Christian? Good grief. Huh. Is anyone else in my realm Christian? Let's take a look. Any rulers, yes, who are not my religion. I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, we've got a whole bunch of, like, you know, non-Norse or non-Germanic people, but they don't really concern me too much. It's just the rulers. Alright, so I think we're okay. I don't think there's anyone else in my realm that is not Germanic, who's a ruler who is not Germanic. Alright, so what did I say? I said I think it would be a good idea to actually attack Saxony. Although it would be a holy war against Christians. Which I think we would most likely be okay fighting. Considering that we can raise a whole bunch of tribal armies. Might not be a bad idea. Arnie? What's happening, Arnie? Oh, Arnie. Oh, Arnie. You know what? I'm okay with that. What about this asshole? Can I do anything at all to wreck his shit even more? I don't think I can imprison him. Is that correct? Yeah, I don't think I can... Yeah. Alright, well, it seems our options are rather limited at this point. But, don't you worry. We'll think of something. We'll do something to wreck his shit even more. because he's an asshole. But I think now would be a good time to go to war against Saxony. Although, before we do that, I'm just gonna check some alliances. See if maybe... No, Saxony's not currently at war with anyone. Which is really unfortunate. Because if they were, then at least they wouldn't be joining in to protect Saxony, right? Then again, I think we can actually probably take over Saxony pretty quickly. Especially if I do raise my tribal troops. And I think I'll do just that. I think I'll probably just raise tribal troops rather than risk any of my actual levy. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Can I imprison Gorm? No? Alright, fine. Alright, Saxony. Here we come. The Holy War for Brunswick. And once we win this, this is going to trigger a whole bunch of Christian holy orders to spawn. That's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. Really? You're somehow allied to Desmond. Sure, whatever you say. Is this a good idea? I honestly have no idea. But I think I kind of want to because I want to trigger the Great Holy Wars. So let's stop dawdling, let's do it. Holy War for Brunswick, boom. Oh god. This is the end, isn't it? I can feel it now. Bad shit's gonna happen. Maybe. We are going to raise one tribal army. And I'm actually not going to be leading the troops myself. I kind of don't want to. I feel like maybe... Oh, there we go. In memory of Coax. The rune stone you commissioned has been finished and raised on the spot you chose for it. You examine the runes. This stone was raised by Spinning Seal in memory of Coax, his father and Letty and Latifi's son. He was a caring father. He's not a ghost. He was a caring father and husband, and lived a good life. Ever will stand this memorial. You leave the stone content in the knowledge that many centuries from now, when its paint has long since faded, scholars will be studying these runes or rune carvings in an effort to glean the wisdom of their words. Nice. And here come the Christians. This gonna be painful. What is this? What? Oh, I don't care about this Pope. Yeah, I don't give a rat's ass. How you doing over there? Doing okay there, Lord Agony? Still hanging in? Still got all your nuts? Ah, nice. You've actually converted them. Fan-fucking-tastic. Let's have you start converting Oldenburg. I think like 90% of our Christian rebellions have been from Oldenburg. Fuck. Here comes France. How powerful are they, though? I think they've been severely weakened. Yeah, they've been kind of weakened. Maybe we should... You know what? Let's raise up another holy army. Holy army. Tribal troops. Bunch of tribal troops. They can actually loot? I didn't know that. Oh, that's nice. And let's have Arnie take care of this. Arnie, you got this, buddy? Yeah, I get it. More people joining in to kick our ass. Whoa, that was fast, man. Then how come it took you like 1,000,000 years to do it before? Is it because you're in a dress? Is it because you're cross-dressing? Or is it because you look very feminine for a dude with a beard? See your Bercy? I don't know how you look so gorgeous, but damn. Alright, we're coming in. Hot and heavy. Can we handle this? You know what? Our vassals appear to be... Oh, Burgundy. Oof. Let's hope Bavaria doesn't join in. Bavaria and Lombardy will be a bit of a pain in the ass, I think. Yeah, sure. I don't care what you lost. You lost your magnificent whatever. Who gives a rat's ass? What is this? Lost my marshal? Unacceptable. Can we cross the river and help these guys? Oh, look at that! Everyone likes me. Holy shit. Oh, no, it's because we are currently in a holy war. Right, of course. I get it. All this is just temporary, isn't it? We should probably get a new spy master, though. Maybe we are okay with what we have. Come on, help them out. What is this? Oh, it's not me. That's the Lithuanians, I think. Alright, let's bust these Christians in the noggin. More decadence revolts. Holy shit, I'm seeing a lot of them these days. Let's attack Saxony's actual army. Whatever, I don't give a rat's ass. The Jom's Vikings. A band of fierce Vikings have established a warrior brotherhood in Wolgast along the Baltic coast, based in a castle known as Jomsborg. The Joms Vikings are devoted to Thor, Odin, and the other Norse gods. They brook no quarter on the battlefield and will permit only the strongest and ablest warriors amongst their number. Though there are those who would dismiss them as simple brigands, the Joms Vikings have vowed to defend all Norse lands being encroached by Christendom or other foreign relations. Their place in Valhalla is assured. Fantastic. Perfect timing. Or was this meant to happen? It's gonna cost me 26 ducats per month. Are you insane? I can't afford that. Although it would be really helpful. But you know what? I don't think we really need to right now because we've got a grand total of about at least like maybe 25,000 troops with everyone combined, perhaps. So I think we got this. I think we got this in the bag. I mean, knock on wood and all that shit, but still, I think we're okay. All right, well, let's leave this off here and continue this in our next episode where we will take over Saxony and everyone in Scandinavia will rejoice, hopefully. We'll see. All right, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.